Welcome back, I'm DRN, and we're going to round 2 of this week's tourney. We're going up against, I think, Steelsane. We'll find out. Yep, Steelsane. Here we go. Quick supply, fortified Rhino missile. My instinct is the quick supply, but we don't have chaff, and that would push me down the tank carrier route, which I'm sure he knows how to deal with, so I'm going to go fortified for bigger tarantulas. Hopefully being fortified, it makes up for the HP loss that tarantulas and crawlers have had recently. They're sequential nerfs. Alright, training specialist steel balls. Arclight, he likes pressing on this side is my guess. We'll set up for it. Do I set up balanced? Do I set up balanced? No, I think we can pivot. If he goes aggro, we can... If he goes weak side attack, we can just set up for this side. Right, we've got a bit of cash left over. Let's cover ourselves in glory, hopefully. We're fully set for an aggro play. Find out if I've misplayed. Misplayed, that's fine. Nah, I'm okay with this. He's got super delayed Arclight in the center, that's interesting. That puts it behind the turret. I don't have anything over here to protect this turret. But likewise, he doesn't have anything over here to protect this turret. He does have the steel balls, which are quicker than us. They're only level 1, despite looking different, because they're golden and they're prestiged. It means he completed the game and started a new game plus. No, it's just a skin. It's just a skin. Right. I tend to go for prestige and camouflage in my two skin lines that I quite like. Camouflage is a bit hit and miss sometimes. Okay. So Trench's fortified specialist is not a good pick into steel balls. Because the steel balls don't care how much health you've got. They're going to lazy you down once they lock onto you. But we're okay here. Smartman. Haste, force, missiles. I think haste is actually good for us here. I put it on the trench from the outside to get him to wrap round and get in faster. And then we do what? 2 more tarantulas? No, we need to get some chaff over here. We need to get some chaff over here. Balance out. I'm lacking anti-air, so I don't want to get punished by anti-air in future, so I'm going to add marksman on a group that is staying alive for longer. That should help. That'll buy us a bit more time, slow him down a tiny bit with the extra stuff over here, and we're covered for air, and we've got extra speed with Tarantula. Let's see what he's going for. Stormcaller's over here, so the haste module might be working against us if he overruns the chaff line. We'll see. Or if he joins the chaff line. No! 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 He's overrun the chaff line and joined it. It's the worst possible world for that tarantula. But the crawls are overtaken just in time. Can we save the tarantula? That is the key. And at the same time, can we delay this a little bit longer for the heavy cannon to kill some stuff? We're clearing out the crawlers a bit better now. Just by adding some fangs. Feels good. We lost our haste module tarantula though, which is a bad sign. Oh, marksman picking up a few of the steel balls. That feels good. Oh, but the debuff stops him in his tracks. He's not going to get the final one. He does get the final one. Beautiful. Can he get the turret? No. So greedy. So greedy. Stormcaller's the addition over here. It's interesting. Costs 50 to unlock, and the haste module on them? Not actually that convincing. Second haste module? Yeah, let's go second haste module. Add some more chaff over here on the overlap. Remember, he's got haste modules, he's moving at 13, so these guys are only moving a little bit quicker than him, and I don't want to pull missiles onto him. That should do it. We add more crawlers onto this side over here. I'm going to go range on the tarantulas this turn. Is that silly? Is that silly? Am I committing to tarantula? I don't need to. I've got haste modules on them and everything, though. Let's do it. Then let's add a bit more punch over here, a bit more delay. Become the Duke of Delay. Am I the Captain Slow of Mechabellum?
Would have better luck.
Oh dear. No, don't label yourself as such. You're a perfectly competent player. Would a perfectly competent player have to tell themselves that? Don't be intimidated just because you get man's group 1 against the big boys. Alright, every game is winnable. We've gone with the haste modules. There's no way I can be Captain Slow if I've gone the haste modules. Surely. Adding the Arclight makes sense. It's going to help kill the crawlers that I've just added. Feels bad having 2 trenches with tech on them. Or only 2 trenches and the tech. I think if you don't go range on the trenches turn 3, you're kind of dead. I'm needing to get level ups, and they're struggling. Arclight's just so tanky now. Means that tarantulas are just really falling off. Because their competing unit is cheaper and gives them a comparable amount of health. Or contesting amount of health without the risk of being a big fat body as well. Level 3 Arclight. Wow, he's going full Arclight carry. Got it. Okay, so we know what we're facing. I figured it out on turn 4. We're against Arclight Carry, and can I beat that? Can I beat that? The fort works well into it. Let's do it. I think it's time to start selling turrets. Then we add a tarantula behind over here. Double fort. We're going fort. Double fort. Let's just stop that push in its tracks. 100 left over. Health up, damage up. Float it for a range on a unit next turn. Level up a tower maybe. Steel balls all getting levels is a bit spooky. I've taken armor off my fortresses so I can go the full carry fortress route if I want to. Damage. Yeah, damage. Trenches are hitting quite hard now at 729 with the haste modules. This one hitting for 555. It does one-shot crawlers even if they're level 2. Yeah. Happy with this. Doesn't feel great picking forts into steel balls. Got quite a lot of chaff on this side. He's on temp range. Wow, temp range this early. Gives the fortress 115 meter range, trench 120 meter range. He's got a haste module on a fort as well, so he wants to go carry fort as well as carry Arclight. That is greedy, my son. Ooh. I don't run double shots, so mech div on the steel balls could be annoying. Am I selling out of trench? So I'm moving the haste modules over to my own forts. Not sure. Interesting. Do I need to go range my forts immediately then? We're handshaking the mirror. Go on, get the big Arclight. No! Get the big Arclight, please! Yes! Level up on the fort, that's huge. So's his. Scary. So we're going range on the fort. Oh, he's got the Stormcallers though, and we don't. Should go for the forts. Oh, damage items. So we're selling out of... Oh, we could do intensive training and match. We could have level 3 fort. We could have a level 3 fort. Would cost me 650 to do it this turn. That would leave me with only 350. Which isn't much. Do we sell out of Tarantula? I think this guy... He still did 21,000. So as long as we can protect them, we're okay. It's just the protecting them part that's hard. They haven't leveled. The forts are leveling, so we're selling out of those tarantulas. Okay. Level 3 or an improved fire control. Improved fire control, let's do it. Selling out of tarantula. Damage on the inside, damage on the outside. I think inside. Outside. We'll level up both those. We're not getting a level 3 on a fort, which is a bit spooky. But we are getting range on a fort. He took temporary range last turn. I think it was a good call, actually. We go over here. We are lone range. 150 left over. We could do with a tiny bit more chaff. Just keeping that fort tickled and distracted for a little bit longer. Right, are we happy with this? Are we happy with this? Haste module on a fort, that might be crazy. He says, having just been beaten by a haste module fort. Didn't take range in his forts, but we go level 3! Huge Giga Fort! Looking splendid in red there, sir. It'd be a shame if someone was to shoot you with a fort of their own. Hopefully our level 2 forts can stand the test of time. We need to add some air, I think. So we're not playing much air right now. And sell the turret. It did do a bit of work there for us. We have range on our turrets, and his is low. Can we get onto that fort before? No, it's going to get our tower and then turn onto us. That's pain. Can we kill it? Can we kill it? Yes, we can. I'm taking the fort mirror. I'm feeling good, even though Stormcalls are doing okay versus us. Oh, big forts. Big forts. Yes! This is what I'm here for. This is the Mechabellum I enjoy. This is when he adds an abyss and we cry. I think we go ranged Farseer in the back line. They're a bit quick though. Is that a problem? We're selling Tarantula, which feels bad. Has to be done. Pick the forts. Level the forts. I want range on the... No! I'm running out of money! I want range on these guys, but I can't get a unit on Lakfan if I do range on these guys. If I don't take range on them, they sit in front of the forts, which is suicide. They've got to have range. They've got to have range. Am I okay missing a unit drop on the final turn? Sometimes it's not the end of the world. Sometimes. It feels bad selling a teched unit, but I'm not going to achieve much. It's 4. I put him further back and give him the haste module. Those stone cores are getting sold, surely, right? I don't know. Maybe I should have had something up front. Am I crazy? We do missile here, like so. Should catch anything there. Abyss murders me here. War Factory murders me here. But I think he's confident enough to try and take the fort versus fort. We'll see. Let's see. Fort versus fort. He's taking range on elite. Yep. He's got a training spec, which is huge. Hopefully the missile catches the turret as well. Yes, it does. Right, small things. So we need to add more chaff. And we need to add more chaff clear, because my fort's trying to do overtime duty here. His fort's huge. Ugh, he's gonna like one-shot my fort with his. Ooh. EMP on them. EMP on the Farseer might help. Pain, pain. Did he loan? Did he take temp range? He took temp range. Didn't see if he loaned or not. Laser sights, nano repair. Oh, he's got double intensive training. We're in trouble here. We're in trouble. His fort's gonna go crazy. But, and it's a big but, I think laser sights on the Farseer and EMP on the Farseer might be our Hail Mary play here. Am I selling a tarantula? I need this. I need the chaff clear though. Doesn't have much there, so I'm gonna go loose formation on the crawlers. And a ton more crawlers. And a lone range. I sell a tarantula to get another Farseer going over here, so I've got double the chance of EMPing the forts. Because that fort is monstrous. That fort is terrifying. Am I selling a tarantula to go? I think we're oiling. About there. Try and slow him down a bit. Oh, he could go shields in those monster forts as well. That would be a problem. Am I selling? I've only got one anti-air. No, I've not. I've got the Farseers as well. Could sell the marksman, could sell the turret. I think the turret needs to go. Which gives me damage up here. And then 50 left over is speed. Just get onto the tower faster. Happy with that. Happy with that. Big forts. Big scary forts. Level 4 fort. Right, I'm playing for next turn by putting the oil there and slowing him down a bit. I can threaten fire. Asking questions. As you know I like to do. Haven't planked him yet, that's a good point. Ooh. So I'm hesitant to click speed up until all the crawls are dead, because I think that's often the problem I've been having with the frame drops. Right. Come on, EMP the fort. No! Got it! No, but then the tower went down. No, GG, well played. Oh! Just the EMP going onto a chaff unit. I needed more late chaff. Ah! Ah, so painful. I made him work for it. And maybe I should have clicked elite myself. It's so cheap. Oh, if I hadn't teched range on the trenches, I would have had elite on the forts. That was my misplay here. I went range on the trenches turn 3 and then sold out of them anyway. Oh, it was painful. Had to be done though. And that was fun. That was the sort of Mechabellum game that I enjoy. Interesting to see the haste module on the Stormcallers. I don't quite see it. He did do his second best damage though, but clearly his best damage was this fort with the haste module. It was a really nice pivot straight into forts, and he took double intensive training, which meant he could get away with the elite forts so quickly. Didn't need much chaff clear, just went with the early Arclights. Arclights are on the upswing at the moment, because they're so efficient. I thought I was against Arclight Carry on round 2, or round 3, sorry. And started thinking forts to deal with Arclight Carry, and then it ended up with fort v fort as the mirror. Not sure if the Farseer was the right pick. I think range EMP was my only hope, particularly with laser sights, to try and get on top of the fort and turn off its techs, and give us time to kill it with the damage forts. Oh. Haste module fort did the most, interesting. Maybe it's just the positioning of it. I don't think level 2 on the tower did a lot for him here. I mean, yes, it reduced the duration of the debuff, but we're still one-shotting it with our forts. Oh, if only I hadn't taken range on the tarantulas. Ah, small things, 300 wasted. Maybe I should have just kept the tarantulas and been patient, but we had to loan to get enough money to get the forts rolling, and then leveling the forts. Maybe a level 2 fort was enough. Level 2 fort with damage item does do a lot of damage. Not sure, not sure. It was late chaff being lacking. Late chaff being lacking. I needed some fangs like here or here. Lacking the Stormcallers as well. And lacking the chaff clear. So we were lacking a lot of things. We were lacking range in the Stormcallers. We kind of made up for that with the Farseer. We were lacking chaff. We kind of made up for that with loose formation crawlers and the oil, buying us a bit more time and pushing him back a little bit. But the chaff clear, his Arclights were just god tier with intensive training and range elite. He went range elite Arclight, range elite fortress, and he could afford it. That's the problem. Round 7, but he only had 2 forts. So he was having a hard time paying for the upgrades. But everything else, all he needed was just chaff. Chaff. So chaff clear and 2 carries. That's all he played. I guess 3 carries if you count the Stormcallers. So lesson for me, don't go overboard on the carries. I was trying to use the carries as chaff clear, and I think that's a mistake. Okay, good lessons learned there. Enjoyed that. Sorry guys, I felt like we were close to turning it. If I'd got the EMP off that turn, only 4 MMR lost. Yeah. Would have been fine. Oh, annoyed. That was a very winnable game. He handshook the Fort v Fort mirror, and I didn't have practice in it. I hadn't played it enough recently. Oh well. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was a really fun game for me, and I'm looking forward to round 3. I'll see you tomorrow.